So continuing with Vibes of Cosmos pictures I downloaded from his online shop, or the official online shop. You have the links down below to the channel and the website where you can buy and download. Very awesome stuff. This is the same picture we've seen so far. So this is actually the moon. It's just going to show you the moon. So the moon we see in the sky, which is always the same face. And we've seen the world map, and now we have the version of Atlas, just the same way that we go to school and you have the Atlas. So what he did was that he made it so to look so like the people who work for like the maps and stuff, who do the maps in the world, they do the same thing, right? With the good thing that he did a very good job in actually portraying the reflection of this realm we live in as plasma, as the plasma moon. You actually see here plasma moon Atlas world map. It's fascinating. So literally right now I feel like if you guys played Uncharted with Nathan Drake, the explorer for the PlayStation games, or like Indiana Jones, same stuff, you know, like this is the known world, as you know. The known world actually has Atlantis. We have Atlantis here in the known world, and Lemuria. So both Atlantis and Lemuria are actually inside the circle that's called the Antarctic Treaty. But we're not allowed to see it. We're not allowed to go there. Because all the flight paths and the ships and the planes, they have specific flight paths and specific maritime paths. So even if you beg a pilot or a ship captain to take you, nobody was gonna exit the typical routes and paths. And then of course you see the unknown world, actually the known world, which is called Terra Vista. It's like that. So this is Terra Vista. I actually want to read what's stated there. Yeah, so South Terra Vista, and then you have Central Terra Vista, and then this is like Western Vista. And I guess there's something like Eastern Vista as well, and the Northern Vista should be on the other side, I guess. So yeah, this huge continent here that has like a dragon here. I like the way that he put a dragon here. There's like volcanoes, there's ice, there's mountains, there's everything else. I guess this is like just his interpretation of what this might actually be, because we don't know. We're not allowed to explore this beyond this. And then it's Atlantis. I want to see Atlantis, epic stuff. So from the western coast of West Africa, I like the way that he decorated Africa, so it's easy to actually know. So Africa, West Sahara, Central Africa, and South Africa with the nature and the animals. Let's see a bit of Eurasia. So you have here Europe. I like the fact that the bull and the guitar in Spain. That's really cool. So you can actually, and the French Tower, Tour Eiffel, and the UK, so you can actually understand what's in each country. You have Siberia here, Asia with Central Asia, and the part with China and Malaysia and Indonesia. Japan have like the cherry flowers, and this is like North America. Actually, see North America first. North and South America, South America, North America, and South America. Like the whole thing, he did a very good job. And this is like if you like a kid, and it's easier for you to understand, like with the colors and everything. Then definitely in Gulf of Mexico, and this is Lemuria. So we have Terra del Fuego, which is the fire land. We have Terra Lakash or Lakach, and we have Terra Galega. And then we have Lemuria with Nova Guinea, with North Lemuria, South Lemuria, and Brasilia. And well, I guess we don't know if these animals are the animals that live there or not. And then we have Hyperborea here. Let's just see this in a proper way. Hyperborea. I like the elephants here. So he actually states that the same like with the legends, you know, beyond the Arctic Circle where it's very cold, then the temperature rises, and Hyperborea is actually a place with good weather and with tropical animals and stuff. So we have like polar bears here, and then we have elephants here, right? And of course the continents, I don't know if the continents are like this or in a different way, but no, the graphic design is very decent. And then Atlantis here with the Kronos Ocean. We have South Atlas and Cyclops, and then we have the different parts of the Atlantic continent, the Pleiades, Poseidonia, Amazonia. So I guess Amazonia is like the Amazon, like the known Amazon we have in South America, and it's so close, you know, like it's like where Dakar race takes place, and you would just like approximately 700 kilometers, and you would get. So yeah, this is like, again, if you're open-minded, and I'm sure you are if you're on this channel, this is the best information we have so far. We have the moon. The moon is a plasma reflection, right? It's always the same face. It's always the same style. It never changes. Why? Because it's the mirror. It's the mirror of the Earth, right? I don't know if these continents, because it makes sense, right? The white stuff is water, and the gray black stuff are like solid continents, solid land. It does make sense. I do not know if these continents are actually true or not. So those like black shapes we've seen on the moon are the actual known world, along with Lemuria and Atlantis and the fake Antarctica, because this is the place where the big majority of the military bases are, on Terra del Fuego and Lakash and Galega. And we have the Atlantic Ocean. I also like the fact that he put the tropics, the Tropic of Cancer, with the solstice of summer, and then the equator, and the Tropic of Capricorn with the solstice of winter. And then you have here the height of the sun, which is when you have the height of the sun in the equinox, March and September. It's 5,500 kilometers. That's the distance. The diameter is 55 kilometers, and the height 5,500. And the equator makes a lot of sense as well. When you see this map here, it looks exactly like the map of Gleason, but with more detail, because Gleason didn't have access to the information that the moon is a reflection via plasma of the known plane. Apologies. So yeah, it's definitely awesome that he stated that as well. And top mountain peaks, largest volcanoes, main rivers, seas and lakes, Antarctic Circle. And this is the Antarctic Circle, right? This is what we would have like the limits of the world. That's why Australians and those from New Zealand, they cannot go further beyond, because the military awaits for them. There's like patrols all over the place. And obviously, officially, when you go with the public transport and stuff, no public transport takes you to Lemuria, Hyperborea, or Atlantis, even though they're so close. Really awesome stuff. Let's see if I can actually find something else. So I have that. There's something here, Tasman Sea. There's something here. I'm not sure what that is. That's a compass. What's this? Danger sharks. Okay, that's the reason. The region from between New Zealand and Lemuria. There's lots of sharks. Actually, the maritime animals like the fish and the whales and the sharks are so lucky, and the birds, because they can fly or they can swim anywhere, and no police and no dictatorship to give you like to make you feel like you're not allowed to do so. So yeah, that was the world map. That's the world atlas. I hope you enjoyed, and you can, if you download the thing, you can actually have the whole thing in your computer, and it's fascinating stuff. It's fascinating stuff once you understand that the moon is a reflection via plasma. We're gonna go into more detail, and the way that he did this, first of all, with a geographic map, just like the Gleason map, which is called the world map, which you've seen yesterday, and then the atlas, which has more graphics and more understanding, gives you more understanding. And I would love to be able to just hop on a plane or on a ship and just move on. But as you know, because of the dictatorship of this world, you would get caught by the police or the military, even if you try and go somewhere, if you don't die in the first place because of the weather. Because you have to understand, it's not just like you go on the seas or like flying with a plane and no problems are gonna arise. You're gonna have like bad weather, storms, and you might die if you don't go with the good technology and preparation. So they're playing with that as well, because they know because of the weather, and even if you might make it as far as to go to Atlantis or Lemuria, you're probably gonna get welcomed by even the police. Even they might actually have police in those areas as well, because if this world we live in, it has skyscrapers and technology and like civilization, Atlantis and Lemuria can be the same, and Hyperborea with people with like buildings and technology and weapons and all that stuff. Fascinating stuff. For me, this is definitely something that has reached the peak, the height of fascinating and awesomeness and epicness. So I will see you guys in the next video.